If you don't know exactly what to be looking for on your Roosevelt dime coin, then you could be accidentally spending these coins that are worth a whole lot of money. So what do you actually need to be looking for? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you right now. So let's hop right into it. Again, these coins can be worth a ton of money. So this 1956 10-cent Roosevelt dime was graded by a third-party company called NGC at a mint state 67. That's a very high grade. The highest achievable grade in grading is 70. That's only 3 points away. Now here's the odd thing, guys. When you flip the coin over on the back, you're going to see a lot of brown on the left-hand side of the coin. That's called toning and oxidation. So if the coin looks immaculate, but it has a little bit of toning like this, it can still get a high grade, even though I think it looks pretty bad personally. Now, a big thing on this coin is the fact that it has the full bands on the back. Now, what do I mean by that? If you're looking at the torch in the center back of the coin, you'll see a total of 4 horizontal bands. Those are essentially the highest point on the coin. They get worn down the quickest and they are the hardest for the mint to strike. Now here's something very important to know. These full bands only really matter on uncirculated coins like this one. If the coin is very beat up and a low grade, it's not really going to matter too much unless it's an error coin or something like that. So this 1956 dime that has the full bands on the back, graded by NGC at a mint state 67, sold for $228. This one sold for $1,560. Now, this 1960D 10-cent Roosevelt dime was graded by NGC at a mint state 68. So as you can see, this one has some pretty crazy toning happening, which is the color all around the coin. Now, pretty much how that happens is depending on where the coin is stored can influence the oxidation process that happens when the air will react with the metals in the coin, causing the coin to look like this. Now, if the coin looks really nice with this oxidation, then people will pay more money. Someone obviously liked this coin, but this coin also has a D mint mark. Now that D mint mark's on the back bottom center of the coin. That stands for the Denver Mint. Now sometimes you're going to see an S mint mark, the D mint mark. Very rarely will you see a W mint mark standing for the West Point Mint. And on certain coins, you'll see a P mint mark, but most of the time that P mint mark is not there, which stands for the Philadelphia Mint. What you need to know is that depending on where the coin is produced will dictate how many coins were produced, which weigh into the supply and demand for that specific mint run. So this one also has the full torch or full bands on the back, but honestly, when it comes to Roosevelt dimes, for the most part, unless it's an error coin, the biggest contributing factor to the value is going to be the condition and how highly it grades. This one only graded 2 points away from the perfect grade of 70, and that's why it sold for $1,560, $16,800 for this 1950 10-cent Roosevelt dime graded by NGC at a proof 69. So when it comes to proof coins, pretty much the way to tell if you have one is if the backdrop of the coin looks very shiny and lustrous and almost like a mirror, just like this one. Now I'm going to show you a diagram showing the difference between a business strike and a proof coin. Now not always, but a lot of the time, proof coins in high grade will be worth more money depending on when they were produced. This one only graded 1 point away from the perfect grade of 70, and that's why this proof coin from 1950 with no mint mark sold for $16,800. $45,600 for this 10-cent Roosevelt dime that was graded by PCGS at a proof 69. So a fun fact on this coin, which can get slightly confusing. So we know this is a proof coin, and a lot of the time, proof coins should be produced at the San Francisco Mint. Now there are times that the coins are produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Now what does that mean for you? Most San Francisco minted coins have an S mint mark. Most Philadelphia minted coins have no mint mark or a P mint mark, which stands for, again, the Philadelphia Mint. Long story short, this 1968 Roosevelt dime should have an S mint mark, but it does not have one. So here's the issue that I run into a lot with subscribers on my channel is they'll come to me with a really rare coin saying, hey, I have this 1968 Roosevelt dime I saw on your channel. And when they show it to me or they show it to a local coin shop, they say this is just a normal looking coin. There are some people out there that will take a 1968 Philadelphia minted coin, polish it to make it look like this rare variety of a coin here, when in the grand scheme of things, it's actually not. So again, what you need to be looking out for is a 1968 Roosevelt dime with no mint mark that has this proof mirror background to it, because again, this coin sold for $45,600. If you enjoyed this video, then you'll definitely enjoy the video on the screen. I will see you guys in the next one.